Ladies and gentlemen, BitcoinFox here with an update on the hourly on ADAX and the rest of the crypto market. This video is only for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only. Let's dive right into this video. Now, is there any hope for ADAX left? This is it. You know, it's the end. Everyone sell your ADAX. Is this really it? Are we doomed for this death spiral to continue and forever lose the opportunity that we have? No, I don't believe so. And there's many reasons I don't believe so. We're still early. This is still a correction. Many people who bought this at 20-30 cents have sold, they've taken their profit, and now it's pretty much capitulation for it. And now what ADAX is trying to do is find support. It's trying to find somewhere where the buyers will not give up, where the bulls have the strength and they are refusing to sell, basically, and where the sellers can see it and they feel comfortable to become bullish again. And that is what we're seeing right now with the ADAX chart. When I do the Fibonacci retracement from the 0.362, you can see that that's where we were. We broke the 1.95, and then as we broke that one as well, we came down to the 1.62 and so on. And as long as we do not have support, we're going to keep on falling. And basically at the beginning, we had this nice resistance, this nice support, pardon me, here. And when we broke that, that's how I knew that things were going really bad. And I let you guys all know about it. I let you guys know ahead of time that if that happened, that would be pretty much it short term for ADAX. Now you can take the trend lines, and this is around the first one we started to break. As soon as we broke this one, I knew it was over. That was it. You know, that was pretty much closest to the top at that point. $1.80 is actually where I bought some more, and when I saw it cross that line, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go buy some more. So I actually bought some more at 160. And I bought some around 134. Now, this is because you never know when this thing will bounce. Fibonacci retracement is a good indicator, it can help, but you never know when it will be the end and when the reversal is here. And this is what we're looking for. It looks like ADAX right now is looking for support. And so far we have been holding this line of support, the 0.382, which is very good. And I'm looking for even stronger support at around $1 or 96 cents to be exact. If we do not hold that level, then I'm sorry guys, we are going lower. If we do not hold the 382, we are going lower to test $1 and so on. But what it looks like ADAX is trying to do is test this trend line. It wants to go home. It wants to meet its trend line to see if that's what we're still riding. And I believe that's what it will come down to. However, it doesn't mean we're going to go all the way from $1.22 straight down to 67 cents on an instant. Could we? Could we have a wick all the way down? Absolutely, we could. So whoever wants to, you know, put a buy order for like 60-70 cents and sleep on it, you know, that's one thing you could also possibly do. Now that we're at the 6 hourly, you can see it's very important to see how long we can stay in that time during the 6 hourly or the daily. The longer we stay in a particular zone, the better it is for ADAX, Bitcoin, anything out there pretty much. So if we can bounce around here on the 382 to the 0.5 and keep going sideways, we'll eventually meet the $1 mark. But we can still go lower. There's a lot of selling pressure going down here. We have this line here. It's still a huge sell wall going on. So this can ultimately lead us to around 87 cents if we do not hold the 382 and the 0.236. So these are very important levels to hold. If ADAX cannot hold that, then we're definitely going to leave this trend line, which I believe will be inevitable because we want to see that happen. People want to know, okay, when is the bottom? And this is the thing, it's all about waiting. This is a long-term play. What I currently see happening for ADAX is this correction going on a little longer. However, this could rapidly change. Anything can change its sense of direction because of good news. Like, for example, if they went live, if they finished something sooner, if they had more staking going on, any form of good news can affect the price of ADAX and other cryptos, even legislation from different countries. So what I'm looking for is something like this. We're gonna have a nice cup or bowl or something form here, and we're going to start retesting these resistance lines and breaking out of them, hopefully getting eventually all the way back to all-time highs, retesting that, and then we could possibly see this cup and handle forming here. Ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin. I kid you not, Bitcoin has broken out. It is doing wonders right now for the market. It's at $52,650 right now. If it continues this, that's a beautiful thing. We want that to happen. There's very little resistance all the way to 54,000. If it can do that, hallelujah, hallelujah, I say. And the reason I say that is because we would be on a whole new level. What we want to see after that is we want to see a nice bounce at the 786 once that happens. So Bitcoin will go up to around maybe 53, 54K. And what we want to see is a nice come back down and basically nicely bounce back up to confirm that this is the new level for Bitcoin. And once everyone sees that, that is confirmation enough to say that this thing is most likely, with probability, going to around 70, 80K, but definitely testing all-time highs again, which is around 64,000 US dollars. And there's a worst case scenario, and you're already seeing it right in front of your eyes. And I drew this line months ago, basically weeks ago. And so you can see this was the top. A lot of people who sold Bitcoin, some of them sold it right here at the moment it broke support, right? Came all the way down to around 47,000. And then we had a rebound bounce, which was expected. It could not get past that resistance again. So that 59,000, 58,000, that's the key resistance we're going to be fighting with in the near future. And then it continued its drop down to around 29,000 US dollars. Now, what I see possibly happening if Bitcoin fails, if Bitcoin really fails this and can't break that and continue this, if this is just a fake out, then we're probably seeing it going down somewhere here around 37, 38,000. And some people would say, okay, the bull run is over. No, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. In fact, I see something completely different than anyone else sees. And then that is this giant W pattern that could possibly play out for Bitcoin. And that would be huge. It's basically a giant double bottom. What we want to make sure is that the second tap is always higher than the first tap. And that will literally indicate how far this thing can go. It can go a lot higher. So what I think is we could either continue upward, challenging all-time high. You could also form a cup and handle. So you have your cup, then you have your handle somewhere here, and go up to 100K. Or we could have this W, or we could roll over. That's it. Bitcoin is done. Bull run over. Do I believe that? No, I don't, because I really do believe this time is different, and there are so many reasons why. Everything from Amazon to PayPal to banks to institutions wanting to get into crypto assets, Bitcoin, DeFi. You know, going to your bank is frustrating. It's frustrating sending $1 million or $100 even, or any kind of amount to another country, another person, and paying a ridiculous fee. That is one problem. Another thing is the devaluation of our currency. Every year, things are getting worse. They're not getting better. It doesn't matter if you're voting left or right or in the middle. Every year, they say something is going to change, and nothing changes. It's just getting worse. And the best thing to do would probably be to exit the game. People don't want to play anymore. They don't want to stay in this system anymore. And Bitcoin will give power back to the people and over their finances, over their lives. And basically we vote with our money, and that is the way it is. Everything you buy is supporting something, and people are selling us our insecurities. And right now, Bitcoin and crypto are the best things to liberate all of the world from this corrupt financial system that only benefits the wealthy, the elites, and none of us, right? The rich don't pay taxes, right? They don't pay taxes. They write it off on company businesses, assets, everything, and then they go to the taxman and say, well, I only made this much. But they own everything, technically, in theory. And this is how they avoid paying taxes. You can literally look through where they don't pay taxes. You know, it doesn't matter who it is, whether it's a politician or a corporation. These people do not pay taxes. Guess who pays taxes? You and I pay taxes. So it's a very unfair thing. But what we're seeing here is Bitcoin has a really good chance of hitting that 100K. I really believe it. I think 100K could come sooner than we all think. Maybe even Christmas or January, maybe February. Some people say a year, some people say 2 years. But with the rate of inflation and what's going on in the crypto market and the world and uncertainty and instability, I think crypto is not done. Crypto has a long way to go, and it's doing wonders. People are making so much money off of DeFi, of putting their money in USD savings accounts. Imagine having $100,000, right? You go to your bank, you say, okay, I want to get paid interest on it, but you actually lose money because of deflation. The bank charges you for holding your money, and in 10, 20 years, you have a quarter or half of your money left. That doesn't sound right, now does it? So what cryptocurrency does, and DeFi and decentralized finance and all this does, is fix that. It basically, you can take 100,000 USD or 10,000, whatever it is, let's go with 100,000. You go to a USD stablecoin, you put that in there, and you get anywhere from 8 to 12% per year for putting your money in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all again next time.